Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming with more Rebel Inc. Escalation in our Mega Brutal Difficulty Guide series. Now to be perfectly honest, I have already recorded this video playing as the banker on the Azure Dam. However, I wasn't particularly pleased with the results. A lot of bad luck made it run kind of long, 37 minutes, and I feel like that's too long to ask of you people, so I'm going to try it again and see if we can have a victory. So the Azure Dam, one of the most difficult and unique maps in the game currently. We'll see how well I do. We're going to be playing with the banker. As you can see, I have beaten it. Again, just trying it again. Now, the banker is an unusual governor in that it can drastically change up your playstyle, but I would highly advise you be careful not to let it change too much. The banker likes to hoard money. If you have a lot of money sitting in the bank in reserves, you start handing out loans and generate interest. The more money you hold on to, the more annual income you end up getting. However, it's very tempting to hoard money at the beginning of the game, and therefore you don't pick up the early game initiatives you need, and you don't snowball your stability, and you lose. So be very careful with the banker in that sense. All right, now I think we'll go with our standard lineup of advisors. The sensor is not required on this one. Sometimes it's helpful, but the logistics expert also is pretty darn good because mobility is very important on this scenario. We're going to be playing on Mega Brutal, of course, and it's going to be called the Berserk Viper because I like the name. I don't know. I just do randomized stuff until I like what it sounds like. All right, here's the Azure Dam. So if you're familiar with this map at all, you already know there's a dam right here. It will be decaying over time, and convoys will be traveling the main roads, trying to deliver supplies and build it back up. If you can fully repair the dam, you get a huge support boost across the region. If you fail and it blows up, then it floods the region and you basically lose. The Insurgents, rather than sieging down different zones, are instead going to be trying to raid the main roads and stop your convoys from reaching the dam, and mobility is going to be absolutely key. I like placing my HQ here because it does protect the dam, so on the off chance the Insurgents make a run for it, we can quickly push them back using the help of the HQ acting like a garrison. Let's go for our standard opening moves with some effective procurement, some education initiatives, some regional census for intelligence, blah, blah, blah. Urgent restore the dam, yes, that is rather important. Now we're going to stock up a little bit of money for a minute. Now, you can see we actually just got an extra $1 right there. I think that once you have over $10, there's a good chance of getting some free money. 20 seems to be more or less a sweet spot as far as how much I'd like to have, generating extra cash versus how much I want to be spending. But again, in the early game, I don't know. I think it's very tempting to get carried away with the banker and the extra money. I'm still going to go for things like the outreach office. I'm actually going to go ahead and grab some anti-corruption a little early. Corruption seems to be a huge problem with the banker class. Oh, see, we actually just got $1 right there, even though we only had 9. So I guess I'm not too sure exactly how it works. You'd think that the banker would be an easy class because it's basically just free money, but it doesn't seem to work out that way. All right, well, let's go ahead and grab the outreach office. Make sure that inflation keeps ticking down, get any extra cash that we can. Once it's down to about 7%, we'll pick up the next level. Now, I do want to be picking up the dam construction sooner rather than later, because any free convoys delivered to the dam before the Insurgents spawn, that just buys me a little bit of time later. At the same time, though, I still need things like universal justice, like the PR and media office, and I would really, really like to upgrade my main roads and stuff so that people can actually travel along those roads a little bit faster. We're going to go for that PR and media office. Notice we got a pretty big boost in our support levels as a result. And now it's going to sit back for a minute, let the inflation tick down. Now, if you take a look at the map and the different road types available, all the roads down on the southern route to the dam are going to be interstate, with one exception right here. Everything along the northern route are main roads. So we don't ever really want to upgrade the dirt roads. Pretty much just the interstate and the main roads, at least at the beginning of the game, if at all possible. Now, the question is, do we save up and go for the dam construction right away, or do I go for some of those roads I was talking about? What do people want right now? Water and security, so far not too bad. All right, we're gonna go for the main roads. Let's try that. I mean, going for dam construction is important, and we need to save up some cash to get our coalition soldiers, and sure enough, there are the Insurgents. They are getting ready to fire, so if we can get that dam construction going, like let's say right now, that'd be great. Okay, you can see that they are appearing right here, and they will be driving along this road and try to get straight to the dam. Now I need some guys. Oh, okay, the Insurgents have already spawned nearby. They will try to get to the main road and stop the convoys whenever they see the opportunity. But we can't really hold off on this because, as I said before, the dam is decaying structurally, and if it falls down to 0, it just breaks. If you wait too long on this on Mega Brutal, it ticks down pretty quickly and you just lose. So be wary of that. So you notice they just went straight for the roads if they can. Now I'm going to go ahead and get some coalition soldiers. I need to find this camp and destroy it as quickly as I can. Question is, where is it? I don't see a question mark. It might be here. It might be here. I need to make sure these guys stay away from the urban zones if possible. A second coalition soldier would make it easier. Do I see another camp? I do, right here. We need to get rid of this. ASAP. So they're spawning some insurgents here. That's fine. Let's just get rid of this before it spawns too much more. And if this is what I think it is, then it probably means that there's another camp somewhere over here, right? And one here. And if we can destroy both of those, then all the insurgents are going to be down here to the southern route, and that means that the north will be able to continue traveling unimpeded. That would be ideal for me, but we'll see what actually ends up happening. What else do we want to do? We could get electricity. People are not worried about water anymore. I'm not too sure how that happened, but okay. Going for local employment drive is actually a huge boost to support level, so I'm going to pick that up fairly early on, because that is really nice. Now, do remember, as the banker, you have one special ability here called Print Money. It does reduce your support, and it gives you an absolute ton of inflation, but if you find yourself desperately needing money so you can try to get some extra soldiers or something along those lines, that's a pretty good option for you. Let's back up here to try to defend our HQ, since they're apparently making a run for it over here, which I don't like. There's the camp. Okay, so if we can fight these guys off and destroy this, we have a very good chance in this map. We also want to make sure that we are running cover fire for the convoys. If we at least have soldiers engaged with the insurgents in the zone the convoy is traveling through, they usually are going to be able to get out of there with not too much trouble. Once they get into a zone where there are insurgents present, though, they slow down a lot and start taking damage. If they get destroyed, well, then you're going to have a bad time. Okay, we need some other little things, like, let's say, the medical supplies. I would love to go ahead and grab the highways, just because it makes it easier for me to travel along the southern route, if this is indeed where I'm going to be doing most of my fighting. Let's try to push these guys down to the west. I'd like to keep them out of these mountains, nowhere near the dam, if at all possible. Okay, see here, they're taking damage, and they're probably going to be destroyed. I don't think I can defend these fast enough, but that's okay. We'll be all right. How are we doing right now in terms of... Okay, so we have a fair bit of insurgent activity hitting my reputation. We don't want too many of these zones joining up together, or we're going to have similar issues as we usually do. So destroying some of these are going to be great. Knocking them back. Okay, good. Let's get to the urban areas. Let's try getting up over here. Actually, I take that back. Go here. I think we can engage them. They're not probably going to make it through here. I'd like to stop you guys from pushing forward to the east. They always try to make a run for some sort of a target. Either roads, or HQ, or dam. They usually do not sit down just sieging tons of zones. In a way, that's helpful. In a way, it's really not. Right now, reputation's looking pretty okay. If we go for some electricity, that would actually be helpful as far as meeting some needs. We'll go ahead and grab the water supplies, and I think we need to get another level of anti-corruption. Then we need to start focusing some more on our... what am I trying to say? Oh, there's another camp right here. Let's get rid of that. We need to start focusing some more on military stuff, because we're going to have problems with that in a minute. I'm going to accept a strike for 6 months, because we have enough progress that I think we can wait that long, especially with another convoy already on the way. Let's go ahead and start training up those national soldiers. Now, with the banker, I find that you get a lot of corruption with national soldiers. I'm not too sure why that's the case, but it does seem to be that way. Okay, so they've moved out of this zone, for some reason aren't sieging it down, and now they want to fight in the urban areas. That's all right. I'd love to get some reinforcements for these guys. Hey, one of the convoys did get through. Well, it's a freaking miracle. All right, we're up to 47% corruption. That is a lot of corruption. Any higher than that, and we're going to start losing way too much reputation. 0.39 per month, that's manageable right now. But more than that, that's a big note from me. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and grab the garrisons. Since all the insurgents are currently down here, any garrisons being placed will just make it easier for me to control the road. So I think, like, a garrison right here, yeah, absolutely in the city, makes things a lot easier. We can control this, make sure that they do not take this area, and it covers 3 road tiles. This has been a very lucky start so far. It does not always work out this way, but if it doesn't work out this way, well, then sometimes you're just going to have a really bad time in the Azure Dam. All right, we got some extra interstates built up. That's certainly nice. Let's try to get control of the zone, which I think we did. I'm going to have you go here and you go here. We're going to try to push these guys off the road since we have another convoy on the way. People are worried about security and stuff. I would like to fix that. If we went for something like armored convoys, though, this is something that's very helpful. Convoys take less damage and move faster in insurgent areas, which means they're more likely to survive and fix up the dam. That can be pretty good. That said, I'm going to go for strategic communications because I really need some more support level. Notice, by the way, at 49% corruption, we're still more or less okay. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. We do have a lack of stability that's starting to hit me. Okay, so we were able to push these guys back. We're going to take control of that zone. Then we're going to travel down over here. Notice we're moving a lot faster all of a sudden. Hey, we found another camp. What do you know? Okay, so we're looking okay. We need a lot more stability. Let's try going for... Let's go for some extra anti-corruption, because right now it's still too high. And let's go for the extra healthcare at $4. That's fine. Notice I'm really not hoarding a lot of money right now. Oh, crap. A camp right here is actually really bad. I'm not hoarding a lot of money. I could do so, but I'm not. I think they're going for the dam, by the way. Nope, they're going to the HQ. Okay, let's try to stop them here. I do not want them fighting over this. Let's try getting some national soldiers here. We want to get rid of this camp and push them back to the west. Anyway, I'm not hoarding a lot of money as the banker. I'm not letting it change my playstyle too much. We could do so, but I'm not. Because, again, on Mega Brutal difficulty, the longer you wait on some of these early game initiatives, the more difficulty you are going to have. Alright, so corruption's still really bad right now. Want to get the local recruitment, but I think we're going to go for another level of anti-corruption. It does still build up some level of support, which is nice. Okay, we're going to have you push here. These guys are going to have to go to the west, which is ideally what I want. I'm going to have you move up here toward the garrison unless I see another camp somewhere looking for a question mark. I'm not seeing it. Okay. If we were having a hard time getting these camps, this is where getting the airstrikes can definitely be very helpful. Okay, so they're going to be making a move for the road here pretty soon. We should be pushing these guys over to the west, which is exactly what I want. Okay, you guys are looking okay. We have these guys wanting to leave. Now, I'm sitting on enough reputation that I probably could keep them if I wanted to. Alternatively, I could just save the money. I'm gonna keep these guys. We're gonna do a long extension, 2 more tours of duty, sack up 10. Actually, it looks like only 6 reputation. No, it was 10, but we just gained 4 here. It just showed the difference, so that's okay. We're gonna push you this way, and we're gonna push you this way, and we're gonna try to keep these guys more or less contained. We're not looking to do too much beyond that. A garrison right here is actually very good. Again, they dogpile together with the garrison, so we can control this section of road easily. Also, when we want to push these guys out, we can easily do so. With 2 more garrisons, keep them in the mountains. That's ideal for me, honestly. It keeps them far away from the road. In fact, we may very well want to do that. How did you guys go this way? No. Stop destroying my convoys. Get out of here. Okay, we need to make sure we get a foreign government office and apply some subtle pressure. Never really worth publicly accusing. It almost always fails. There's an achievement if you can get the accusation to work, though. Counter-strike is the other option if you have some money, but we don't always have money. Not always. Not in the degree that I would like. You move here. You move here, because they're moving in a big swarm. Okay. Doing all right with our convoys so far. We could actually stack that up with the extended convoys to get even more supplies arriving at the dam. That's not a bad idea. I think instead, though, I will continue training up some more national soldiers whenever we are fine on our corruption. You want to leave. I'm going to keep you for another long extension, but we're not going to sack any more reputation than this. I think we can gain enough reputation. We'll still be able to get 5 stars without too much issue. But beyond that, that's a big note from me. Let's try pushing these guys into the mountains so it's easier for me to control. An aphid infestation, we are going to advise pesticides, gain some support level. That's always nice. I'm going to try to engage these guys here before they go anywhere to the roads and try to force them into the mountains. That way I can just have 2 soldiers keep this place under control and we'll be fine. We do want to be getting interpreters and guides. We don't really need to get airstrikes this moment. How are we doing in terms of support? I could go for some more water, and I'm going to go for even better interstates. That way we can relocate even faster around here. So they're all going to have to go to the mountains. Now, there is a camp right here, so they're going to continue spawning, and that is certainly a concern. But, all in all, this is not the worst thing in the world. I should be able to fight them back. If we want to use these guys to, for example, build up some extra support in regions, that's not a bad idea. So, like, go to this area, for example, and then go pick up the civil assistance so we can build up some extra initiatives. Yeah, I think that's a wise choice. We get support. Now, the Insurgents pretty much never want to talk to you in the Azure Dam, so we can always threaten them unless the odds of a backfire are too high and we lose a lot of support from that. So yeah, let's try to get some support built up in these urban areas. Try to get some support built up in areas around these guys so they're less likely to fire off any extra camps or some such. That's too much corruption risk. I don't want to do that. We are going to go for the local recruitment drive because a lot of people did, well, a couple people wanted some security. We can fix that. We should be seeing these guys rolling out initiatives a little faster. Notice the convoys do move faster, by the way, whenever there are interstates properly built out, so that is always nice as well. I'm going to have you move over, let's say, here, and we'll also try to roll out some initiatives. We're not trying to destroy these guys. If we do that, the game decides, hey, we need to spawn insurgents somewhere else, and they always spawn a new camp somewhere. So you want to keep them contained in the game as long as you can. What else do we want to be doing? Corruption is still a little on the high side. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the... Do I want the extended convoys? Or do I want to go for more things like jobs? Let's go for some jobs. Let's go for livestock development since there are some rural areas I don't think I'm really touching. These are all remote, though. That's the other thing. There's a lot of remote zones in the Azure Dam. It's not particularly helpful. We found a camp somewhere. Okay. Materials have been missing. Okay, we can investigate, and there's a chance something happens. Halt future convoys. I don't think I can just afford that. We're just going to go ahead and order extra, and it's okay that things are missing. You need to travel over here and destroy this camp before it becomes a threat. In fact, I'm tempted to go for the airstrike specifically to bomb it right now so it doesn't become a threat. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pick up some upgraded roads so we can move around faster in the future, and this is less of an issue. Let's threaten. 9% chance this goes badly. That does happen, and it sucks because you lose like 9 reputation, so it's a risk. But I think we're okay. What's going on down here? Let's do full reform, gain 3 more reputation. So far, so good. Sitting on a bit of money. Remember, the more money we are sitting on, the more money I gain per year, too. So it's just lots and lots of cash flow. Having 2 garrisons here is great because it's going to make it that much easier for me to destroy these guys later when I need to. Destroying this camp before anyone can spawn. Perfect. Okay, no insurgents to worry about there. That's actually really, really good for me. I think I want to purge some corruption and then go for my last national soldier, keeping it below 50% with the knowledge that these guys are going to be leaving relatively soon, and I might need more national soldiers to keep them back. Okay. 63% progress here on the dam. This is going extremely well so far. Extremely well. I'm quite happy with this. We got lucky in that we destroyed the camps pretty quickly and kept them contained in one area. Hello, we found a camp. Let's go get rid of that. 17% chances of risk. Oh, there we go. Okay, we lost some support level, but we didn't lose... Oh my god. Look how much that hurt. Whoa. That obliterated my support level. Wowzers. Okay. That sucks. Right, we're going to have to build that back up somehow. Let's go ahead and purge some of that corruption and try to build up some support again. I will provide generators using my electricity since I did get that initiative, and the convoys resume immediately. Trying to destroy this camp quickly before it becomes a threat. Yeah, wowzers, that hurt. That hurt a freaking lot, dude. Eesh. All right, let's go back to the urban zones and try to get some more support built up over here. We're looking okay in a couple of these areas. That hurts. That really hurts. Soldiers awaiting orders. I mean, is there nothing else for you to build? Okay. Let's go for some polio. And let's go for vocational training and try to get some more jobs, since that's what people have been concerned about, right? Go ahead and build more initiatives. Dang it. What's wrong down here now? 38% chance. I think we'll try to talk now. A 38% chance is a little on the high side. Anything above 20% is usually just not worth the risk to me. We will approve a power station with oversight to make sure that things don't become, dangerous. Slow progress with peace negotiations, that's okay. We're going to come up over here and try to get some more support on the main roads, try to build out some more initiatives here. We could go for the remote outreach, and that certainly helps. We could also go for the local police expansion, which makes it harder for the insurgents to take over zones. So if we can roll that out in a lot of these zones, even if a new camp does spawn somewhere, we should be more or less okay. You want to go home, and that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and move you down here in preparation to take this spot, which, oh crap. We win this fight quickly and push them back? Yeah, not fast enough. We're going to lose reputation for having to send this guy home. Oh, that sucks. All right, it's fine. Let's just get in here real quick, and we'll keep you contained and fight back. Let's see. Marine conservationists. I guess we can gain some reputation from protecting the fish, even though I don't think that's actually a very good choice. I'd rather get some economic progress. Don't mind me. Let's go ahead and get this camp destroyed. Do I want to get the airstrikes? We could. I'm going to instead go for the civil integration. And we're going to go for some more sanitation and other things to roll out. Telecommunications would help a lot. These guys are ready to leave, so we're going to have to pull these guys, pull back some troops in a minute. But I need to win this fight real quick. Please leave. Get the heck out of here. All right, now we can send you home, and it should be fine. And I'm going to move you down here to take its spot. Okay, so these guys should stay permanently contained. Perfect. That's exactly what you want to see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab the drones. And there's not a lot of points in going for the extended convoys because we're almost done. Let's go for the upgraded dirt roads, and let's go for, let's say, school supplies. Still concerned about security a little bit, but I think jobs here should be fine. We should be able to build a development bank. All right, so we did find their camp. If I want to get, let's say, airstrikes, we can actually destroy it and stop any more spawns. What kind of... Oh, wow, another garrison right here. Perfect. What What kind of strength are we looking at in this region? Do we know? 15 strength. That is a lot of strength. I'm not going to lie. That is a lot. What's going on here? Museum. Sure, we'll approve with oversight. Increasing the support level. Should make it easier for me to get this urban area under control. Polio vaccinations are gathering pace. Sweet. Yeah, we're not trying to do much else. We probably can actually pull back some of the troops here and be fine. We only need a couple. I'm going to have you pull back over here, I guess. Let's start building up support in a few other regions. And we'll just use these two to keep bouncing back and forth. Never mind, you're actually good there. All right, go over this way. We need to increase our strength. Actually, if we just go for the combat reinforcements, then the garrisons will guarantee that these two can win every fight. Insurgents, hand in all your weapons. Oh, they're like, oh, I don't think we need to do peace with you anymore. And I'm like, no, you probably don't. The dam is complete, so I got exactly what I wanted. We should see that our support level has maximized. Now we're looking real good. Let's go for the telecommunications and some better roads, again, so we can just move around a little bit faster. So far, so good. Got max support over here. One soldier, honestly, can probably win all of this. Let's have these guys go somewhere else. Hello, we found a camp. Let's get rid of this. And we're going to try to just build up some more support in a few more regions. How are we looking over here? We are about to be stable. Having the dam complete is really nice. Now, you don't have to have the dam complete in order to win this scenario. It is entirely possible that you get full support even before the dam is finished. In fact, there's an achievement for it, I think. But more often than not, finishing the dam is really nice. Let's go for... what else do we want? Security, I don't think we want militia. Militia just is not worth it. Hiring lobbyists just gets me reputation, so I'll go ahead and do it. And we'll do a democratic transition for a little bit more, and then probably go for remote outreach so we can roll out more initiatives a little bit faster in some of these areas up here. That seems good. Okay, looking good, looking solid. They want to fight me over here? I got garrisons for days, dude. That ain't even worth it. We're going to imprison all your insurgent leaders and antagonize the crud out of you. And then you're going to come over here, and we're going to finish up with some of these mountains. What's going on over here? You're looking solid. You have a long way to go. You're looking okay. You're almost done. All right, nice. We are going to go for... what? Let's go for the National Travel Logistics. That does lead to business advisors, so our soldiers increase the local support levels, which is actually great because it means we'll gain stability a lot faster. I think these guys are going down this way. Yes, they are going over here. We're still traveling very slow over here for some reason. Insurgents, yep, you're going to apologize. Say you're sorry. Let's get over here. Once all three of these zones are stabilized, we can go finish them off and go for full peace. Never mind, hang on. We had something fire here. How? Pray tell? I don't really know. International forces can remain indefinitely. Sure, that's probably fine. Where am I going to push you guys? Into the mountains? Is that what I want? No, I want to push you guys north because it's easier for me to finish you guys off this way. You go over here because I'm pretty sure that's where he's going next. We are going to donate to charity to get extra support using our tons of money. And we're going to increase the strength of our soldiers by a couple levels so it's even easier. Please push to the northern corner. That's not where I wanted you to go. All right. Well, I mean, we have police drives and stuff. Maybe we're not really going to have a lot of trouble with them. I don't know. Let's try to destroy this group. We almost have full support at this point. We can do it. We're going to reject the deal and get 10 more reputation. And then we are going to go for some improved combat strength from our drones and heavier ordnance so we can win fights. And we actually are already high on inflation, so we're not going to do much else. Found another camp that we have to destroy. All right. Don't like losing reputation from these zones, guys. Come on. Okay, how are we doing over here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I hit the button? I think I hit the button. I didn't mean to apologize. Whoops, that was the wrong thing to do. Strength-wise, they got 43 strength? Okay, that's a lot. Let's get over here and try to get some reinforcements. The good news is we travel quickly. Now we should be looking solid. 57 versus 22. I can handle that. That ain't no problem. Let's try to keep fighting these guys and not give them anywhere to run. We're almost done stabilizing this area. We finished with these guys. If I can just destroy these last bit of insurgents, we are ready for peace. So, if I want to increase the pay of our national soldiers and make them a little stronger, then come over, let's say, in these directions, and we're going to try to force them into a corner somewhere. That should be fine, though we actually could ignore them and just try to get stability in this region by rolling out more initiatives. That is the other thing we could do. Let's go for the polio, let's go for healthcare, let's go for more telecommunications, lots of corruption risk, but that's fine. We're going to prioritize some elections and get even more reputation. This is going extremely well, I'm not going to lie. This is significantly better than my last attempt. We are getting much luckier with what's happening here. Sure, subtle pressure. And we are going to donate to charity to get some more support. How are we looking down over here? Pretty good. A garrison right here means they can't retreat this way, which means they have to go right here. And that's fine. And then if I push this direction and this direction, we can try force them into a corner. Just got to finish them off. Basic aid, we'll do extensive aid. Lots of zone support down there. We really don't have to be fighting this. Oh, crap. Okay, now there's another camp down there, so we are going to have to deal with them now. Let's get over here, finish this group up, and then we'll come back down here and we'll finish them off. We are going to reject the deal again to get 7 more. We are going to do full elections. Did not fail. Good. These guys should be dead. Perfect. Come down here, 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 and here. Fully contained, not going anywhere, and once they are dead, we can accept a peace deal and win. Okay, stop going that way. You're not allowed to go there. Back into the mountains with you. Get back into your holes. We're going to subsidize TV and get a lot of extra support, I guess. Thank you for destroying the camp. FAA. And now we can accept a peace deal. Subtle pressure. Now we just run forward, right? I got 200. Look how much money we're getting, by the way. We're getting extra dollars like every, I don't know, 3/4 of a second or something. We're rolling in money as the banker. Being the banker comes with some perks. Donate to charity, getting even more support level. Might as well. We are almost done. Just a little bit further to go. Roll out a couple more initiatives. And boom. Didn't even have to accept a peace deal. Cool. Well, that went way better than my previous attempt. 145,000 points, 5 stars with the banker. Again, the banker can be good. It does just translate into extra money as long as you can manage the corruption going from the national soldiers. Just don't get carried away and hold on to a ton of money at the beginning of the game, or you'll never be able to build up the support that you need. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.